What's poppin', everyone? Welcome out to the stream. How you guys doing today on this wonderful and fantastic, terrific Thursday? Let me turn the music down a little bit. Yo, Kitsukai, welcome into the stream. Jace, welcome in. Meg, welcome in. Nivea, Bri, hello to anyone else also watching, lurking, hanging out. I hope you're doing swell. Happy day to you. How's everyone's day going? I hope it's going swell, much better than mine, hopefully. We out here. We got some hip hip hooray score bunny dancer hunts to do today. I'm fine, but not really. Ain't that a mood? Can I put that on a t-shirt? I would actually buy that t-shirt. I'm fine, but not really. But wait, Meg, hear me out. We add a smiley face on the end of that, just to really drive the point home. I was streaming more Digimon Hackers Memory. Streamer Ruel doing good. Yippee! Yippee! So also, since we are starting a new hunt today, of course, make sure that you vote in the poll so you can pick the next hunt. That's how we start off every new shiny hunt. You got to pick the next one. Give you something to look forward to, and power to the people. You guys get to pick of the choices. All right, we're doing bunny today. So he's over here somewhere. Don't know where, actually. But I'm curious, chat, because Score Bunny just appears so much, at least in my game, in Outbreaks, do you care if I reset for them so I don't have to make a sandwich? If it gets to the point where it's like 15 minutes and nothing spawned, then I'll make a sandwich. But like, y'all mind if I do that? To save on my resources? To save the resources? They're rapidly depleting. They are rapidly declining as we speak. I think I got like maybe like 10 things worth of sandwiches left. It ain't looking pretty. Oh, thank heavens. Chat has agreed. Chat has agreed. Thank the heavens. All right. My map open. Out of genuine curiosity, where do they even spawn here? I know they're here, right? I know that they're here. But where? If they're in a cave, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to go in the cave. All right, let's go put our timer down and get it going. All right, we got Tepig. Not the type I want, or not the one I want. But we got movement. That's what we got. We got movement. All we can ask for. Do. Score Bunny was the first Pokemon I ever got. I got into Pokemon Sword came out. Oh, that's exciting! Oh my god, this must be nostalgic for you then. Cyndaquil is the one in the cave. Squirmity is just near mountains. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure we're saving Cyndaquil for last, if I'm not mistaken. Has that been decided as the hardest of the hunts? Because doesn't only like one appear in a cave at a time, and then you have to leave the cave and enter the cave back in for a new one to respawn? That sounds like torture. If I had to rate my day, it'd be a 3 out of 10. If I had to rate my day, it'd be a 4 out of 10. Not particularly grand. I wish it was a lot better. Sorry you got into a big argument. Oh no. Torchic is also a cave spawn. I did know that one. Because I'm pretty sure I had an outbreak of Torchic that I did off stream. And I don't think I've ever seen a Torchic outbreak since. Yo, who asked this guy? What's up? How are you? How are you? I just messed up my timer, but... Is there a... Actually, hold up. Let me make a fire sandwich, but... Fire sandwich, but not level 3. Do I have a recipe to do that? If I can get like an Encounter Power 2 sandwich, that would be pretty nice. Wish there was a way to filter. That's level 1. Counter. Oh my god, we're gonna take forever for this one. I mean, Encounter Power 1 for fire type isn't awful. I would just prefer 2. That way we can get really good gabagoo instead of just average gabagoo. My grandpa with my dad's side passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that, Meg. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Meg? Get some hearts in the chat. Ain't got nothing. Hi, Shaylin. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, I don't know if we have anything. Well, this is unfortunate. Massively. Yep, no level 2s. There's a level 1 somewhere here. Alright, we'll just make this. This is the best we can do. This is the best we can do. The recipe I know is level 2 is 6 rice, 2 curry powders, and wasabi. Why did I just now read that? Can you exit out of this? You cannot. Okay, lovely. That's awesome. Here, I'll just chuck everything off the side. And restart. What a scrumptious sandwich. Chat, would you like a singular piece of basil on a bread with no top? Delicious. Delectable. I'm doing okay. My day was stressful, but other than that, I'm fine. Thriving and surviving. There's no shot my trainer actually like that. Sometimes you gotta gaslight yourself into believing things. Alright, let's make a new one. 6 rice. Noted. I have rice, please, right? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 curry. Please tell me I have curry powder. Lovely. And was there anything else? And 2 wasabis. I have, oh my god, I have all the ingredients. The fact that you knew this recipe off the top of your head is amazing. I love that. Hi, Manor. Welcome to the stream. You don't have to apologize, Meg. Oh my god, what? That is a clump of rice. That's almost as bad as the tofu. Well. I've been resetting for Fennekin outbreaks for a while. They don't exist. I'm convinced they don't. Anyone who's been telling me that they found a Fennekin outbreak is lying. I don't believe them. Yeah, it's literally like a rock of rice. It looks like a hamburger, like the hamburger in this game, but topped with rice. It's the same shape and everything. You're telling me that's not a hamburger? I guess it's not as bad as the tofu. The tofu is like a literal block. And it is a large block. There's the level 2s. All right. That gave me what I wanted, right? Oh, it most certainly did. Gaming. Gaming! Let me get my Nima Babaruppy. Many what? Rice? Ironically, I was thinking about having rice for dinner. I'm being so for real. I have minute rice in the cupboard. And chat, guess what? It comes in a minute. You get it in a minute. It's crazy. And I was just thinking about making that. It's super easy. I also have soy sauce, so I really wanted to get crazy. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. I had Chinese today. Oh, I haven't had Chinese food in 5 ever. Chinese food sounds so good. I'm home alone all day Saturday. Maybe I'll just treat myself and get Chinese food. I don't know. I can have it delivered. Actually, no. You know what sounds good? I could DoorDash this like I forgot what type of food is it? Is my question. I don't know. I know the equivalent of whatchamacallit. The place in Michigan that it's called Mongolian barbecue in Michigan. It's the same type of place where you just like build your own bowl of like protein, rice, and then top it. So I think I get steak, chicken, rice, curry. Yeah, kind of like a Korean barbecue. Kind of like that. So we have a place here that's super good that I've had before. I haven't had it in a hot minute. It's still Mongolian barbecue. Oh, lovely. Not hibachi. Not hibachi. Hibachi is its own beast. Also, hibachi's no joke. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you've never had hibachi, when they light that fire right in front of your face, your eyebrows might like just fizzle off your face. It is intense. It is. It's crazy. But I don't think this restaurant's like a place where they cook in front of you, if that makes sense. Like hibachi, they cook right in front of you. I don't know. I've never been in the restaurant, so I don't know how to. I don't know how to like properly describe it. I've only ever DoorDashed it, but from what the menu and the ingredients are like, I don't think it's hibachi. Also, the two hibachis I've been to, they didn't give a choice on like what you could just have steak or chicken, and they're like, there you go. This one has like more variety. Like you can like mix and match and get extra stuff. No, that's actually great. It is kind of like stir fry. It is kind of like stir fry, actually. That's a good description of it. You just, I honestly, I dump like a bunch of random like sauces. I think I get a mix of teriyaki sauce and steak sauce. And then I mix and match with like other like veggies and stuff like that. Okay, so the two hibachis I went to, one was for Linz's surprise birthday, like I want to say over a year ago. It was when I first moved here. We went. That was my first time at hibachi. They just gave us soup, and then they just asked what protein we wanted. And then when I went to another one at AWA with like the big group of people, the Georgia people, granted, I was not really eating much of the time because I was deathly ill. However, what they did ask is they asked if I wanted steak, chicken, or something else. There was 3 types of meat there, but it also wasn't much of a variety. I also didn't want the soup. Why do they make you take the soup? That's my question. I don't like soup. It doesn't matter what type of soup it is. I'm a soup hater. I have very passionate feelings about soup. Shrimp? Okay, yeah, actually that kind of checks. They also had like you didn't like the broth? No, I will never eat soup. See, it's my same kind of problem with smoothies. It's like I'm drinking food. And it just doesn't sit right with me. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy. And saying that out loud literally makes me sound like a psychopath. However, the concept of drinking food in my brain doesn't make sense. And also doesn't help that like none of the flavors of soup ever appeal to me. Like if there was a French fry soup, maybe I'd like it. But like tomato soup, no. I don't want that. Broth, no. I don't want that. Chicken noodle, no. I don't really like chicken to begin with, so it's very rare that I have chicken. Hi, Torched, how are you? Baked potato soup. Oh, that would be an absolute no for me. You ain't getting me to eat a baked potato. I'll take potatoes in other forms, not in the baked form. as you can tell from this entire conversation, I'm an incredibly picky eater. And probably why I'm just gonna have plain old rice tonight. What if it's ramen, Razor? I've never had ramen, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, there's a few of us that are picky eaters. Like, honestly, just take me to a restaurant. If they got chicken tenders and fries, I'm set. I will be the 40-year-old buying chicken tenders at the restaurant off the kids' menu. I don't care. I don't care. Who's gonna judge me? Who's gonna judge me? I'd like them to come forward. Picky eaters unite. This is what we really need to do. We just need to band together. Oh, bunny! We got the bunny. It worked. Chat, I repeat, it worked. It worked. The sandwich is worked. Oh, chat, do you want to know today's music theme? Today's music theme is an hour of jazzy Nintendo music with a saxophone emoji next to it. How you guys like? You guys like jazz? You like jazz, chat? I like jazz. Where on earth am I going? Down over here. I've been sick since yesterday, though. Been working so much, doesn't help, but I'm great. Honestly, why did they make you work? Is this BDSP? This is... Yes, it is. I was just gonna say it's regular Gen 4, but it is BDSP. I didn't realize they went so hard with the jazz. Oh, I passed him. Lamau? Does that mean the Mirror B theme? I don't know. I don't know if that's on there. Hi, bunny. How are you? Hip hip hooray, 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 score bunny dancer. Da 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 da. His little legs are jumping up and down. I don't remember the rest of the words. I guess if you do have a jazz video, I feel like Mirror B's theme has to be included. Although, to be fair, I never played those games, so that's a lie. Wait, I played about 4 hours of Coliseum and then never again. But I don't know. I don't know Mirror B. I just know he has a Ludicolo and he danced and he's got like insanely jazzy music. It's Herba Mystical Hunt time. Don't waste them. Be like me and just reset for outbreaks. You don't want to be bothered. What I miss? Score Bunny. That wasn't shiny. Oh, and we're listening to jazz music today. That's basically what you missed on Glee. I don't really think anything else happened. He's such a teeny tiny little... It also doesn't help with this nighttime lighting. His sprite is quite dim. I said sprite. Sprite's not the word. Model. We're no longer in the sprite era. RIP to the sprites. I would not be mad if they brought back a Pokemon game that had sprites. I'm just gonna say. Not even like for nostalgia purposes, just because it would be like a genuine change of pace. Like, I don't need every Pokemon game to be like open world, vast adventure. Like, if we're just doing like a go on Route 10 up in a cave, out of a cave, and you're in the next city, I'm chilling. You say Sprite and I think of the drink. Oh my god. I don't know. I've been like craving Sprite. I don't drink... Well, Sprite doesn't have caffeine. I don't drink like pop or soda, if you call it that. I don't drink that very often. So... But I've been craving Sprite. But it's like... Am I the only one with this? Like this? I don't buy like... I love Pepsi, right? I don't buy Pepsi from cans or bottles because it doesn't taste the same. is like a carbonated from a fountain drink. So that's the same thing with Sprite. I don't want to buy bottles and cans of Sprite because it's not going to taste the same for some reason as if I get it out of like a machine at like a restaurant or a fast food place or whatever, that you can just get like a large or medium or whatever. There's this distinct taste difference, and I don't know how to explain it, but I'm back. Welcome back, Jace. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I have an occasional Mountain Dew. I haven't had Mountain Dew probably since I was in middle school. I used to chug that shit. Oh, excuse my wording. I used to chug that. Literally. What is it with like middle school boys and Mountain Dew? I would like to know the science behind that. But I remember I smuggled in to a sleepover, like, I want to say maybe like 12 bottles of Mountain Dew. Granted, I was also 10. You can imagine how that sleepover went. It was pretty fun, but I did smuggle them in. Brand time. But then I like genuinely grew out of the Mountain Dew phase. Like, I don't ever drink Mountain Dew anymore. Honestly, the taste, I will say, Mountain Dew Slurpees, if you've ever had a Mountain Dew Slurpee from like Speedway or 7-Eleven, like those are pretty good. I feel like that's the only time I would ever have Mountain Dew though. I would never just go out of my way to drink Mountain Dew. My old band teacher used to say that she drank so much Mountain Dew, she probably glue in the dark, thus my obsession. Oh my God. Like the kid from Sky High. You just become a glow in the dark, like glow stick. A living glow stick. The Baja Blast is the only Mountain Dew drink I grab, and that's only Taco Bell. Oh my God. Anytime I hear Baja Blast, I just think of the Taco Bell Vigil. Is it Vigil or Vigil? Either way, I just think of the Taco Bell funeral whenever I hear Baja Blast. First starter outbreak, oh, yippee! We're moving and grooving. I still genuinely believe that the Taco Bell funeral is one of the greatest videos ever on the internet. And there's a lot of videos on the internet. Anytime you hear Baja Blast, I think about that one Death Note meme. I don't know the meme. Y'all seen the eShop sales today? No, Cash, what's going on in the eShop? Also, welcome to the stream. How are you? What's popping over there? I did see the controversy with Pal World though. Uh-oh, stinky. Not the controversy we've all been saying for the past week of like, oh, they're copying models, and then people are like, I don't care, and then like, I don't care either. Blah, blah, blah. The controversy that Pokemon actually responded. The official Pokemon page. It was the official Pokemon page, correct? They responded to Pal World and said they are investigating the matter and will take proper action if they feel their intellectual property has been infringed upon. So that was a conversation starter, one could say, on the internet. A great place for bold opinions is the internet, of course, you know. Good luck on your Lucario hunt. There's a lot of good titles. I don't buy anything digitally, really. Unless it's on my computer. Like, I'll buy stuff off Steam. But that's really the only digital gaming I ever do. I like physical cartridges of it. Excuse me, of everything else. More for memorabilia's sake, but also, like, I don't want the digital media age to take over. I don't know how to explain my stance on this other than I like going to the store and buying a physical copy of a game. If everything's just at my beck and call, it kind of takes out the experience. And it's kind of like why I miss Blockbuster, because I used to go to Blockbuster to get like DVD rentals. I didn't just rent them on my computer or watch off Netflix. Like, there's some nostalgia there, I guess, but I like physical media. Donkey Kong Country, for example, is less than $40 US right now. I've never played a Donkey Kong game, except for that There's one on the GameCube where you had like bongos. My neighbor had that one. All you did in that game, I think pretty sure the way that you played that game was to go left and right, you had to hit the bongos. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's how the controls worked. All right. I still have time on this sandwich, so let me reset once more for a bunny. Digital discounts are better. I feel like it's even better digital discounts because Nintendo will never, ever knock down their prices in actual stores. If you want to go buy Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee right now, I'm pretty sure it's still $60. And that game came out in 2018. It is now 2024. And they're still charging the same prices they did back then. Nintendo is notorious for never lowering their prices. Whereas other games, they like Sony and Xbox, they discount their games eventually. $1-2 Switch is still $60. That's a crime. That's an absolute crime and robbery. Honestly, I would totally recommend getting Mario Kart, just biasedly because I love Mario Kart. However, when Mario Kart 9 is coming out soon, especially with a new console on the horizon, it's probably there. I feel like, especially so because it's most likely that Mario Kart will probably be a launch title for the new console, that it's almost inevitable that it's coming out soon. And I know people have been saying that for like 5 years. Like, Mario Kart 9, this is the year. But ever since they did DLC to hold us over for Mario Kart for 2 years, and now that that's over and the Switch's life cycle is about to be dead, I think it's truly time. Also, especially, why would they make a new Switch game or new Mario Kart game on the Switch when the Mario Kart game they have on the Switch is their best-selling game on the entire console? It wouldn't make sense. They're just printing money with that game. I wouldn't make a new game either. You can also blame the Wii U for failing. If the Wii U was successful, we would have gotten a game on the Switch, but the Wii U was so bad, no one ever played like half the games on that console, so they had to port every game from the Wii U to the Switch so people could play them. According to the rumors, the new console will be backwards compatible. It'd also be awful if they did not do that. Like, it would be genuinely the worst decision they could make. If they just, like, I guess if Nintendo likes to get hate, I don't know. Maybe they're just like, you know what? No one's sent me evil fan mail recently. Let's just not make this next console backwards compatible so we can get some hate mail. Unless they just want that. Because you know there's crazies out there who will literally just grab pitchforks at anything Nintendo does wrong. You got Shiny Lucario? And I didn't get a bunny? This is crimes. That is a bold opinion. Bold opinion, Cash. Mario Kart overrated. Honestly, I'd say Mario Kart 8 is probably... It's tough to beat Mario Kart Wii. However, if there's any game that's going to rival Mario Kart Wii, it would be Mario Kart 8 for me. And just based off the sheer content that Mario Kart 8 has, I feel like it does beat Mario Kart Wii. It has literally 96 courses now. 96 courses to race on. I'm pretty sure Mario Kart only had like 32. Mario Kart Wii only had like 32. It's insane. Plus all the new characters and all that jazz. Stop it. They did do a Nintendogs, but they didn't call it Nintendogs. I forgot what they called it. I think was it like Nintendo Little Friends or something like that? And you can also get like cats in that game. Like they branched off from Nintendogs. I never bought it, but like if they just they should reboot the actual Nintendogs series. Yeah, the battle mode isn't very fun, I guess. No, that's not entirely true. Certain modes of the battle mode are fun in Mario Kart. However, some of them are very unfun. So, if you don't like to do the racing 24/7 and your only other option is battling, they don't really give you a good variety there. Mario Kart DS had the best battle mode. It was the literal perfection. You could change the difficulty of the players. You only started with 1 balloon, whereas your opponent started with 3, no matter what difficulty level you started on. And the maps in the battle mode there were like perfection. They've yet to top that battle mode. Bunny! Chat, this is your friendly reminder. If you want to get a Pokemon to spawn, apparently just making a sandwich of that typing helps. Proof is in this stream. Speaking of cats, I got home and it was pulling in and I saw a cat underneath the next door neighbor's car that I pulled in next to. Speaking of, please hold. Chat, we have a problem. As soon as I said that, I realized Andy parked in the spot I usually do, and then I parked in this neighbor spot. So, gonna move my car real quick. Gonna just go grab my keys and move my car, BRB. So anyways, the cat. My story, as I was saying, the cat. So I got home and I pulled up and there was a little kitty underneath the car, in the neighbor's car. And I went to go like look underneath the car because I was like, oh my God, it's an abandoned kitty. I'm sorry. I sprinted up the stairs. I sprinted down the stairs. Ugh. Anyways, I was gonna go like see if I could pick it up because I thought it was like a stray cat and I didn't know if it belonged to anyone because most cats have chips in them. And then I looked underneath the car and he wasn't there anymore. So I don't know where it went in the second where I parked and then unparked and got out of the car. But then when I got in, Vandy said that we have apparently sewer cats in the neighborhood, and I was not aware of this lore. Apparently, there's about 3 or 4 stray cats in our neighborhood, and they hang out in the sewers. I kid you not, because we do have like an actual like sewer system, like right by us, and they go in like the little pipes and stuff like that, from what he said. So they hang out down there. So I was assured that he was not a stray cat, but just a stray sewer cat. So he's all good. He's living like Larry out there. All is well. Hi, Uni. Welcome to the stream. Wait, Palworld's on Xbox? I thought it was only on Steam. Also, chat, if you want to know something real, I'm so glad that I realized mid's story that I parked in the wrong spot, because I remember a year ago, this was over a year ago, I accidentally parked in the wrong spot too. I parked in their spot instead of my spot, and I didn't notice. And then the next morning, I got a very, very nasty piece of paper on my windshield. So, and they are still the same people that live there. So I'm very glad I caught myself today and did not wake up tomorrow morning with a note. It's not on PS3, PS5, I know that. Yeah, I thought it wasn't on Xbox because it's in beta. Not the passive aggressive note. It was like, hey, you parked in my spot and I had to park down all the way and it rained. That was literally on the note. Please, and it was like, please don't park on our spot again. And I was like, I was so tempted. I was about to leave this is dead ass what went through my mind. And why I'm just like a perpetual apology person. Like, I will apologize for breathing. And I was literally gonna write them a note back and be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I parked in your spot. But I couldn't get the courage to go get a piece of paper and do that. I just wanted to ignore the situation. I was like, please. So yeah, the one time I parked in the wrong spot, I got a note. It wasn't a very nice note. But anyway, Score Bunny chat, how we doing about Score Bunny? The good news is they had a package on their porch when I got home an hour and a half ago, and the package is still there. So that leads me to believe no one arrived home. So that's good news. They probably didn't have a parking dilemma because of me. Yay! At least didn't chalk your tires. Well, I feel like I would know if we would find the culprit pretty fast. Also, everyone has Ring doorbells now that if someone smashed my tires, I could just walk across the street and be like, yo, you got Ring cam footage from last night? Because our parking spots are literally right by our doors. It's like down a step from our house, sidewalk, parking spots. I don't have to like walk far, or they're not like under little mezzanines or anything like that. Skyward Sword is on sale. Did they ever? Okay, this is a genuine question. So they remade Skyward Sword on the Switch, or remastered it, I should say. Did they remaster Twilight Princess too? Or was that on the Wii U? I know that they remastered Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the 3DS, and then Wind Waker was on the Wii U. Wind Waker Remaster was on the Wii U. But was Twilight Princess also on the Wii U? It was. Duly noted. Duly noted. This is just a genuine question again from me to Nintendo. Why do you make it so hard to play your old games? Just get a digital console. Or digital eShop or whatever, like every other console has. Steam, they've got it. You can play a game from 2005 if you want to. Xbox, Microsoft, or Xbox is Microsoft. Xbox, PlayStation, Go in the online store. You can play it on the cloud. Nintendo, here's 17 games from the Game Boy Advance that you can play today for $20 a month. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. I was listening to You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home by Hannah Montana earlier, and it just, chat, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, we're about to be in heaven, most likely, because for those who don't know, Taylor Swift originally wrote that song, and earlier in the month, it was re-registered in like the song database, and she's re-recording her very, very first album. So what do we think is going to be one of the vault tracks? That song. And it would be even more iconic if she did it with Miley Cyrus. It would be the most iconic thing that song could ever have. The both of them together. The original singer and the original writer. Make it happen. Hi Shiba, welcome to the stream. How are you? Aw, Shiba dogs are so cute. They're just so fluffy and furry that I would have a literal, not anxiety attack, allergy attack. Do you really think we're getting debut before rep? No. Debut's last. Reputation is up next. To me, it's always been she's saving debut for last because she's reclaiming her name. Hence the Taylor's versions. That's been my entire logic behind it. I'm sticking to it. It doesn't make sense in my brain for her to do Reputation last. See, like, you could argue she does Reputation last to reclaim her reputation, but her reputation is not bad anymore. It was when Reputation came out because of Kim and Kanye, but now it's fine, so she doesn't have to reclaim her reputation anymore. She did with that album when she originally released it. It was a big middle finger to all the haters. My favorite story about Reputation is the opening night of the Reputation tour. Taylor Swift invited a bunch of journalists who had written like awful articles about her during the Kim and Kanye situation, and invited them to opening night of her Reputation World Tour. And if you know how the Reputation World Tour starts, it's like the intro or whatever. It's literally like a big middle finger to them. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny she did that power move. One of the kids I watched got a Husky Lab mix for $600 at T-Stir and was like, introduce me to that breeder, please. They got a dog for $600 only? You're not aware, chat? Getting dogs, like, not from, like, a shelter, like an actual breeder, is expensive? It is, like, insanely expensive? So, $600 for a Husky Lab mix. I guess they don't like making money. I can't think of any other explanation for that. They don't like making money. That sounds like a bad business decision. If you're gonna take the time to breed dogs, at least make some coin out of it. That's pretty reasonable. You can't seek... Wait. Stupid YouTube's heart button's blocking that. You can't seek mixes for that much money. You can't sell mixes for that much money. Wait, why? What's the lore? I'm only thinking of Shih Tzus, right? Because I've only ever had Shih Tzus, and we bought the first Shih Tzu, we bred the second one, because our dog had babies, and we kept one. And then Hunter is the Shih Tzu that we bought from a breeder. So I guess I'm only experienced with purebreds that I didn't realize mixes were less expensive. But also, that's a big dog, too. Husky Lab mix, aren't big dogs even more expensive? Like, if a little Shih Tzu costs as much as that, then, like, oh my god. Oh, purebred dogs are either bred for either purpose, or preserving the breed, or showing. You know, Shih Tzus have, like, or naturally, in, like, all the dog shows, they have, like, super, super long hair, and they get, like, ponytails and stuff like that. They're really cute. But we never had our Shih Tzus with super long hair. It's kind of like a mix and match. Some people do that with their Shih Tzus, other people don't. They look cute either way, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hi, Red Ninja, welcome to the stream. How are you? My Shih Tzu has a full coat. How often do you have to trim her? Or him? Welcome back, Jace, again. You're sure they were a family if it was a low price? See, if we were selling to like a family friend or getting it from a family friend or something like that, I'm sure they would like, we or they would like knock off the price because like, you know them, right? So it's like, here, kind of like a gift in a way, but they're still paying for it, but they're paying less. So I feel like that would be like, they would be like, more common in that boat. If you're just selling to a stranger, make that coin. We had a Shih Tzu. We kept her in a puppy cut. Yeah, ours are all in puppy cuts. I feel like it's just too hard to maintenance if you're not well versed with dogs. To like, and if you're not like either not well versed in like properly caring for a dog in the sense that you just don't have time or you don't want to, or you're not showing them either, because Shih Tzus in shows have the long hair because they're elegant, they're beautiful. But speaking of, can I admit something? I've never watched the Puppy Bowl. With the Super Bowl coming up in a couple weeks, I've never watched the Puppy Bowl. I know it exists, but what occurs during the Puppy Bowl, I don't really know, to be honest with you. All right, I got 1 minute and 30 seconds to get another score bending outbreak, so we've got to really move it here. Also, gamers, reminder to hit the like button on the stream if you haven't done so already. They be playing and running around. Aw. We paid $100 for my purebred Steffi, but my parents' owners weren't expecting puppies. Oh. Oh, I thought you meant my parents. I thought that you bought the dog and then it just had puppies, and that's why it was so cheap. Never mind. I had to read the sentence fully. I was like, oh, that's a surprise. Oh, you guys want this dog for $100? Surprise! It has 5 puppies on the way. Oh my god, can you imagine? That kind of makes sense, though. If they weren't expecting it and they weren't prepping to like actually make coins, then it's kind of... You would hate to like send them straight to a shelter, you know what I mean? You'd like to see if they could find homes. So, hi Tabby, welcome to the stream. I'm shiny hunting for Squirtle. Squirtle. Squirtle is a hunt that we will have to do eventually. I do know that. Actually, I do think I have the entire evolution line, but that's in Pokemon Go. I technically count it for my shiny living decks, but having to transfer them into Pokemon Home is a absolute pain in the butt. My Cocker Spaniel is about $2,000, but he is show dog. We started him showing at 10 months. He's retired now. That's nice. Nerd, you have Pokemon Scarlet, not Violet. I just need to direct you, real monster, to the Paradox Pokemon of Pokemon Scarlet and tell me I'm wrong in my decision. You're gonna sit here and tell me that I'm wrong? She was the Wicked Witch of the East. Welcome back, Prince of Hisui. How are you? Oh no, you wanted me to call you Prince. Got you. Score, bunny. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Just with 15 seconds left on the timer, too. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Oh. Where is the stupid outbreak? I had a person stop me while walking in, offer me $2,000 because of his blue coat. Obviously, I refused. Imagine just going out on a nice Tuesday afternoon, 75 degrees, sunny, a beautiful day. I would like $2,000 for that dog you're walking right there. What do you say? Care to give me your dog? Who has the gall and the gumption to just do that? I just took a quiz. The least visited state in America is North Dakota. I don't know or do that with that info you would. It's not Delaware? Actually, no, I guess people probably travel through Delaware to get to better places. They gotta go up to New York or they gotta go down to Washington, D.C. So they're probably just traveling through, you know? Who's traveling through North Dakota, I guess? Fair. Is the least visited state South Dakota? That'd be really funny. People intentionally avoid South Dakota but go to North Dakota. Actually, wait, no, I don't think it is South Dakota because Mount Rushmore. What does North Dakota have going for it? What monuments do they have? What national parks? That's the only thing I know about South Dakota is Mount Rushmore. And I feel like people probably visit Idaho, but just for the meme at this point. Like, you want to go to Idaho? But maybe like Wyoming? It's either Wyoming or Montana. Final answer, buzz it in. I would also throw Rhode Island up there. Wyoming is Yellowstone. Okay, then it's Montana. Boom, buzz it in. I forgot about Yellowstone. Also, isn't Yellowstone partly in Idaho too? But it couldn't be, it wouldn't be Idaho either, would it? Montana, buzz it in. What is in Idaho? Home of the potato. Want to go to Africa? Where in Africa? What about Illinois? No, Chicago's in Illinois. Chicago's one of the most populated cities in the country. What happens outside of Illinois? Not Illinois, outside of Chicago? I don't know. I don't know if I care to know either. Anywhere and dangerous. So you want to go on like those like exotic animal sightseeing things where they like take you on a car and you travel through the wildlife and like the tigers and the cheetahs will come up to you. You want to live life on the edge there? Oh, that's a good point. I forgot Alaska existed until you said that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Especially, no, now that you say it, I think it is Alaska. Because it's so far up and so, like, scarcely populated. It's probably Alaska. Fact, too cold. Yeah, you couldn't get... Honestly, I guess you could maybe get me there in the summer, because it's, like, at least, like, a decent, like, 60 degrees 56 degrees, which isn't horrible. But like winter, you ain't getting me up in Alaska. I don't care what's up in Alaska in the middle of January. You're not getting me up there. I'm not traveling to there. You know what, chat? Get it trending. Pokemon Worlds 2025 in Alaska. Hashtag make Alaska relevant. Or no, not irrelevant. Make Alaska relevant. Don't bully Alaska. What has Alaska done to not make us bully it? I counter that question with that. Do we even know what goes on up in Alaska? Bundle up with your iron bundle at Worlds 2025. Someone put that on a t-shirt. What food? Wait, what original food does Alaska have? Obviously, Alaska, like, not kidding, right? Alaska has beautiful sightseeing, like, places, right? But food? What food is Alaska known for? I mean, Alaska was in the Simpsons movie. That's true. They went to Alaska, and in the Simpsons movie, they paid them money to go when they arrived in Alaska. That's how much people don't want to live in Alaska. You get paid to go to Alaska, according to the Simpsons movie. Alaska holds the world's salmon population. Well, I don't like salmon, nor have I ever had it, but I know I won't like it, so I'm not missing much there. Canadians and Alaskans have huskies to pull your toboggan. I remember I read a book in elementary school. I don't remember what it is, but it was like a book about this kid who had to like race his huskies or whatever to get money for his grandpa or something like that, who was sick. I don't remember what it was called, but I distinctly remember reading that book. And there was also maybe like a movie that I think we watched with it too. What was that movie? What was that book? Google search. I like cucumbers. Oh. Nice. Balto. No, Balto was the animated movie, right? It wasn't animated. It was like live action. It was a live action movie of the kid who raced his huskies to get money for Grandpappy. Here, I'll Google it. What's that book about husky dog racing? Stone Fox. Chat. Stone Fox. The book centers around a boy named Willie who enters a dog sled race in order to win back $500 to pay the taxes on his grandfather's farm. Oh, never mind. His grandpa was not sick. He just needed tax money. Okay, got that fact wrong. Lovely. Well, there you go. Never heard of it, nor would I blame you. Look at the Meowth Grotto. He's trying to help me out here. Moving and cruising. Do 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 do. Could we get a like on the stream, everyone? That's such a great comm. Great comms. Great comms. Can we get a like spike on the stream, y'all? Who here hasn't liked the stream? Come forward. You're being summoned to the front of the class. If you don't like the stream, you're gonna have to recite the alphabet in backwards order, and you're not gonna be able to do it. So hit the like button. Actually, genuinely, who can recite the alphabet backwards like fast? Obviously, if you went like super slow, you would be able to do it. But like, who can just go ZX and just hammer it off like that? Probably a sorcerer. That's like when they do DIY tests. You can, fun fact, see, when they do DIY tests, I feel like they're setting people up to fail by having them recite the alphabet backwards, because who can actually do that sober? Very few. I certainly can't. Z, Y, X, W, B. I don't remember comes before W when I'm going backwards. See, I see that's what I'm saying. When I have to go opposite order, I'm like, I don't know what comes after what. Oh my god, that's actual dedication. You said I can't, I will. Haters are my motivation. Chat, is there good... Okay, so I think I'm gonna make a sandwich now, since I've done outbreaks of him. Is there like a spot, like an actual spot on the ice map where bunnies spawn? Score bunny. Score bunny location, Indigo dish. There is a spot actually. All right. According to Google, this is the location. So I shall go to said location. I guess you're right. Scorbunnies do spawn here, but let's go to where the internet tells us. If I get a shiny Chimchar, I'm actually gonna sob. I don't want a shiny Chimchar yet. We need to save that for when we do Chimchar's hunt. Operation Don't Shine Chimchar. My child don't listen. I like Chimchar, but he's gonna disappoint me if he shines. He's gonna ruin the vibe, the flow of what the order I'm trying to go in, you know? I'm trying to do bing, bang, boom, bomb. All right, well, this is where they said it was, so let's see if the internet lied to me. Actually, technically, I don't need a save because I never got anything, so. Have I introduced you to Calvin yet? Who's Calvin? Will Calvin come forward? Is Calvin in the room with us? What's the fire sandwich again? Is it red peppers? Oh my god, look at my brain. It is red peppers. My shiny snobble that knows snipe shot. Now, what was the inspiration behind the name Calvin? I like the stickers in your cup. Oh, thank you. I got Totoro. Here, let's try to get it. There we go. Totoro, Palmy, Trico, Kirby, and then little Game Boy dude from Adventure Time, whose name I don't know. I remember the 2021 Pumpkaboo hunt. You talking about my Pumpkaboo hunt or your Pumpkaboo hunt? Because I did do... Was that 2021? I could have sworn that was in 2020. Maybe it was 2021 and I'm just hallucinating. I I remember, but he was our Halloween hunt one year. Accordingly, in 2020. Or 2021. BMO? Oh, that's his name? Oh, we're learning. We're learning. See, I knew he was from Adventure Time, and I just thought the sticker was cute, so I got it. There wasn't really much logic behind it. Hence why I don't even know his name. I'm a very simple person, chat. If I see something like cute, like a sticker, a Pokemon, I'm just gonna get it. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. I don't need to know the lore to enjoy the lore. Yeah, the Palmy one is cute. I'm actually genuinely surprised that Palmy has gotten so much like love and appreciation at like cons I've gone to. I remember before Scarlet and Violet came out, obviously Palmy was announced before Scarlet and Violet, not the evolutions though. But when I went to AWA in 2022, there was Palmy stuff. I got a Palmy keychain that's over there. Raise hand. Why is Snivy not winning the chat? I thought he had standards here. Chat. Logan would like you to vote for Snivy and or change your vote for Snivy. Please consider in the cause of Logan. That's his favorite Pokemon. He would never forgive me if we don't do Snivy next. If it means you bring out alternate accounts to vote, I'll look the other way. But Logan, I did promise. I promised you, Logan, I would put it on the poll. Here we go. He's on the poll. And I sent you the screenshots of him being all cute last night when I was taking screenshots for thumbnails, so. He's ready to go. That Snivy hunt is prepped. I'm just gonna not kill the Chimchars. A, because Brad's here, so I don't want to hurt the Chimchars. But also in hopes that they don't respawn enough that like a shiny pops up. He was on the poll and the picture were him. I got some pretty fire pictures of Snivy, Superior, and Servine. I know I went out of order with that, but I got some pretty good pictures of them. The Servine one, he does like a little, when you go and take pictures of Servine in this game, and Snivy too, actually, for a fun fact. When you go take pictures of them in picnic mode or just the camera mode, and you turn on like the happy or angry music, he does like a 360 spin, and it's kind of lit. Getting a picture of him in the right pose while doing a 360 spin though is quite difficult. So, good luck with that. It took me 8,000 years, but you know, it works. See, no Chimchars were harmed in the making of this stream. Bunnies, however, I have depleted the entire bunny population of this game. Unapologetically, might I add. I don't care. Maybe if Scorbunny was a better Pokemon. Oh, I said it. I said it. Sorry. Hee hee ha ha. Just see, if people think Pal World opinions on the internet are bold, I'll just say Scorbunny's not good. How about that? Let's direct the Pal World anger to me now. Let's get it going. I kid. I actually like Scorbunny, but Cinderace is another story. I don't care about Cinderace. He could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man. Not my fault that Cinderace is the worst Galarian starter. I'm just saying. Just saying. But at your party, he's only here, his prince, because he's fast. That's his only claim to fame. He is a speedy boy in this game, which makes my hunts go faster. He would not be here otherwise. It must be noted. And let's also run it back. The only reason why he's on my team is because when I was doing Meowscarada in the other hunts the other day, I was getting walled by psychic types in the wild. Or not psychic types, fairy types. So my Meowscarada was dying a lot. I had to have protection. Calvin's best friend. That's why you named it Calvin, because Calvin and Hobbes. That's actually pretty clever. I like Sobble too. I remember, I know I said this before, but like when I first saw Sobble, I just knew I needed to be its friend. I knew when he cried in the very first trailer that we ever saw of Sword and Shield, he needed a friend. And I was there. I was there and ready to be his friend. That's why I picked, see, that's why I picked 2. I picked Sobble because, like, I don't really, I mean, Inteleon's fine. Like, it's definitely there, but Sobble's where it's at. I mean, like, let's be real here. Sobble is the man. I mean, also, not only did he cry in the very first trailer that we saw of Sobble, but he cries in the opening cutscene when he's introduced in Sword and Shield. When Grookey, like, bangs the tree or whatever, and then something drops down on Sobble in the water and scares him, he starts sobbing. That sounds like a Pokemon that needs a friend to me, and I'm happy to oblige. Hi, Prize, welcome to the stream.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
One of the best starters. So, Inteleon, the jury's still out on for me. Don't know about that one, but yeah, Sobble, he's cute. Sobble's a cutie. If you would dislike Calvin, Sobble has Snipe Shot. Oh, is that a threat? Is that a threat in my chat? You threaten me with a Pokemon? Brian, look away, I didn't mean to kill that Chimchar. There we go. I use Grookey. See, so objectively, I think that Grookey is a better looking starter than Sobble. However, Grookey doesn't have the same personality to me that Sobble does, so that's why I picked Sobble. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like objectively I like Grookey more, but Sobble is cuter in the sense that, like, he needs a friend. He's crying. I'll be there. Container of eggs! Thank you so much for coming out on that Lumineon raid. Or Lumineon raid, excuse me. I'm thinking of Lumineon the Pokemon. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? I appreciate you sending the love over here. Kaye, welcome to the stream. Did I pronounce your name right? Is it Cave? Kaye? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to make sure I get it right. Stop killing the score bunnies. I can't. Not until they shine. That's why the Chimchars are spared. I'm not looking for a shiny Chimchar right now. It's only the bunnies. It's okay. I had an early computer making weird noise. I gotta clean it out. Ooh, I hope it's not severe. As someone who has had the most awful computer stories and experiences, I hope it's not anything serious. And that it's just a little, you know what? This computer needs a little bit cleaning. Lumineon is an evolution? Oh, I understand. See, that's so true. I'm surprised I haven't actually had my villain origin story, considering the computer problems I had. I had every right to become a villain. Every right in the book. But here I am to tell the tale with an actual functioning computer now. Who would have thought it just took $1,000? Why do I feel like this is only playing jazz music from Pokemon games? And it says Nintendo Jazz. I was not expecting Pokemon and maybe like one other song. Pokemon equal jet. You like jazz, chat? You like jazz? Where my jazz fans at? Hip hip hooray, 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 Scorbunny dancer. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Also, y'all pray for Vandy and I. Blossom has been a absolute menace. She has been naughty since Ben left yesterday. She's not been very good. Apparently, she kept Vandy up all night. All night. All night. And then this morning on WALK, when I took her out, she was not good. She was not cooperating. She was not having it. And I'm worried because he's gone till Sunday, right? But it's also supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. And she doesn't like thunderstorms. And that's putting it lightly. That dog is terrified of any sound related to a boom, clap, kapow. That thunder jacket doesn't even help. I'm gonna say it. The thunder jacket doesn't help. She still paces. She would not stay under a weighted blanket. I'm gonna be real. She's a wiggly little girl. She doesn't like to stay put like that. She'll snuggle with it. But like stay underneath a blanket? I don't think so. It's actually supposed to rain all day tomorrow and then all day Saturday too, so I don't think she's going to be very happy. Yeah, this is another Pokemon song. I'm convinced. They really said, oh, Nintendo music. Pokemon's Nintendo, though. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just take the rain and push it somewhere else. See, this is par for the course down here. So summers are like super dry. Like it'll only rain, and if it's like super hot and a thunderstorm cools everything down. Otherwise, it'll be sunny and there's never rain. But winter is just rain. 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 Also doesn't help that it's El Nino year, so that's making it even more rainy, but I mean, we had the hurricane 2 weeks ago, rain for 5 days straight this week. It's never ending. Why is there so many Pokemon songs? That's what we're trying to find out. If you or a loved one knows the answer, please dial this hotline. I mean, at least it's nice jazzy Pokemon music. I mean, they could have picked like some that are annoying. This is Salacion Town, isn't it? Eterna City. Dang it. I'm a fake Pokemon fan. Oh wait, we already had this conversation. I mean, I put the video on loop, so it's playing what it was playing an hour ago, but I forgot we had this conversation about Eterna City, BDSP. At least Pokemon makes good music. I'm gonna be real. Because Pokemon music, what, you want like upbeat, crazy battle music? They've got you. You want some nice jazz? They've got you. Would you like a little piano melody? Sure, they've got you too. How about some trumpets? Oh yeah, they can blast trumpets in your face. They literally have it all. It's a fun time. It most certainly is a fun time. Mm-hmm. Go, 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 go. Pokemon music is always S tier, except for Scarlet and Violet. I'll say it. I'm sorry. Except for like the Area Zero theme. Like, I don't remember any of the battle music. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Except, wait, no, I remember the Pokemon League music because it's weird, but weird in a good way, but like also weird. I'm sorry, Scarlet and Violet just had it. I mean, it's not very helpful for them when like all the routes are like the same music. Like, at least in Sword and Shield, when you went to the different routes, it was different music. But this game, since it's one giant open world, there's no like different areas for there to be different music. So it's all the same all the time. And I'm like, this ain't cool. Because when I first play through a Pokemon game, I like to play with the music on because I like to hear it. I want to know the atmosphere of the region I'm in. But like when they don't have good music, then One of these days, I'm actually gonna do a Legends Arceus hunt. I'm gonna finally just do it. I've been saying I want to do it for 8 years. I might as well just open up the game one of these days. Maybe Saturday. I ain't got nothing going on Saturday. It's just me and Blossom here all day. Do it? What would I hunt? That's the question. That is the question. There's also something coming up that I can't speak about, but it would prompt something that could potentially be a Legends Arceus hunt. I mean, I could just wait till then. But I also don't have the full details on that matter, so I can't... I don't know how long I'm gonna wait. But something is cooking. I don't know when the recipe will be done, though. Chat, we finally reached our first non-Pokemon song. It's Animal Crossing! The Animal Crossing has different music. Depending on what hour you're playing the game in, it has a different song. They could have at least done that for Pokemon, right? That would have been pretty fire if they did that. Depending on what hour it is in the game, depends on what music is playing. Although, I guess, how would they do that, though? Because this game doesn't have a clock system like Sword and Shield did. Sword and Shield was like, your actual, like, time on your Nintendo Switch was like what it was, like, day or nighttime outside. Based off your Nintendo Switch clock. This one, it goes on 30-minute intervals. It'll be 30 minutes light, 30 minutes dark. Area Zero's the worst music? What's it like to have a brave and bold opinion like that? And then to say it out loud. Maybe if I do a Legends Arceus hunt, I will actually get my Turtwig one of these days. Or Cyndaquil, wouldn't you know? The two starters that, like, literally would never shine for me. Don't worry, I got like 18,000 Chimchars. Don't you worry. Rowlet, I've got a bunch too. Not to worry. Cyndaquil? Turtwig? They don't exist. They never have. Oh, I'm sorry, Scarlet. I didn't mean to run into you. I'm sorry. I've also, chat, I would like to say this out loud because I don't know what the reception for it would be. I have been considering doing my first Nuzlocke in years on stream. I've been considering it. There is a game that I've been talking about that I've been wanting to replay, and I don't know why I want to replay it, but there is a game that I would like to replay that I was considering doing a Nuzlocke of it. However, I have not determined if I want to do it. Hi, Newt. How are you? Also, hi, Eggs. Is it BDSP? Maybe. Maybe. I was thinking just vanilla BDSP, though. I know that there's a luminescent platinum. I don't know how that works, though, nor how to set that up. It seems a little bit too complicated for me. I was just thinking, like, randomized BDSP would be the wave. Also, I would probably have to have someone randomize BDSP for me because I don't remember. It has like it has a specific randomizer that you have to use, and all the Switch randomizers are so overly complicated. They need to make them like they were on the DS and 3DS. Those randomizers, you literally just plug and chug, and you pick your settings. It's easy as can be. I mean, could I play Luminescent Platinum? I could. I mean, so when we did the 2v2 BDSP back in 2022, the 4-way, we played Luminescent Platinum. That was the one we played. However, they did not have all the new Pokemon added yet. So now that they have gens 1 through 8, 1 through 9, I think. They have all of them in the game now, whereas they didn't before. I don't recommend Nuzlocking that one. Is there a way to get all the forms of the Pokemon without it being difficult? Can you change difficulty in that game? Or is it just set to be impossible? Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. We're seeing if I should replay Pokemon BDSP and do a Nuzlocke of it. It's been my moral dilemma in my brain. I've been having the itch to do a Nuzlocke, but of what? It's set to be difficult. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if I could take the models, though. There has to be a way. There has to be a way that they put the models in BDSP that I can take the models out of Luminescent Platinum and put them into regular BDSP. There's got to be something like that. Unless it's like completely tied into the game itself, which I don't know. I'd have to look through the files of the game to see what the insides look like, but if I could get regular BDSP, but with the gens 1 through 9, that would be pretty baller. I think as time goes on, now this is kind of like this case for many Pokemon games, but I feel like as time goes on, and with how much Scarlet and Violet I did not like, why did I enjoy BDSP? Looking back now, I actually kind of enjoyed it. I was a hater, but we didn't have it so bad. It actually wasn't too bad in hindsight. It was a cute little game. I also think it was kind of quirky. I think part of the reason why I think BDSP was fun in a way was because if y'all remember how everyone kept exploiting it? Like, they had to release patch update after patch update after patch update because people kept finding glitches and stuff like that. Like the cloning glitch they didn't fix till like May. That was a fun time. And as soon as they would patch something, someone would find the new method. It was a fun time, it really was. I remember I used the cloning method in BDSP to get all the... Well, I cloned a bunch of bottle caps. I've cloned a bunch of rare candies. Like, I cloned all that crap in. I never got the Darkrai item. I'm still mad about it, sorry. And I only have me to be mad about it too, because I didn't log into the game in time. Contest, I don't want to talk about this. They know what they did, and I'm not okay with it. As much as I'm just giving BDSP praise right now, if Ilka never made another Pokemon game again, I wouldn't cry about it. Just saying. For what they did in my poor innocent contests. The only way they can redeem contests is actually putting them in the next game that they make. I don't even care if it's not Sinnoh. It's probably not going to be Sinnoh because we were just in Sinnoh, but... You want to throw contests in Unova? Kalos, Johto, wherever we're going? I'll take it. I'd also very much like for the Switch 2 to have a soft reset method. That'd be pretty nice. I would very much enjoy a soft reset method. Easy button mash together. Kantos and cows would be lit. I mean, it's the perfect region for them to be in. If you want to pick like all the regions aside from Hoenn and Sinnoh where they're already in. Kalos is the most fitting because it's the most like elegant region. And aesthetically like pleasing to like match the contest vibes, you know what I mean? As weird as it is, I honestly think that contests would fit more in Gen 6 than Mega Evolutions actually fit in Gen 6. I feel like Megas would have been great in Gen 7. Or maybe that's just me hating on Z moves and wanting them to go away. But like, I feel like Megas would have been like so much better in Gen 7. Like mechanically wise. And in its effect on gameplay and whatnot. That's what I'm saying. Like they had the showcases in the anime, so like there's precedent. There's precedent. Just throw in a little new building when they remake Kalos and give us some contests. I'm down. I think that's why I love the XY anime so much, because it's my favorite region. Okay, I mean, nothing's ever going to beat Hoenn for me. I can't even sit here and try to pretend or justify that Kalos is any way better than Hoenn for me. However, Razor, yes or yes? Yes, but the second yes, not the first yes, only the second one. But Kalos, aesthetically and design-wise, I think Kalos is number 2 of best design regions. And the aesthetics of design region in terms of like layout and whatnot, but also like the aesthetics of the region itself. I think Unova is also very good. Unova's fantastically designed. Aesthetically, it's nice too. Sinnoh, I don't think Sinnoh's designed well as the region, because you do loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop to city to city to city, and you go so out of order. Like, you go through 8 cities before you get to the next gym. But aesthetically, it's nice. Johto is obviously aesthetically nice. It has such, like, is it ancient Japanese buildings? Is that kind of like the aesthetic that I'm thinking of? It has that type of vibe. Kanto's Kanto. I mean, it's literally cut and dry. It's like they just drew stick figures in buildings and we're like, this is our region. And Kanto doesn't have any flavor to it. What region? Oh, I didn't talk about Alola. Alola's fine. Design-wise, like the aesthetics of the region is great. Very tropical, beachy, fun. Like the 4 islands thing. I know it's based off Hawaii, but I don't think the islands were executed well in like the way you traveled with them. At least in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they were better because of Mantine surfing. Like, you didn't have to go on the boat or like have to like fly. You could actually play like a fun mini game to get in between islands, but that was only Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I got a Turtwig outbreak. Also, I agreed to something that Logan said, but I don't know what I agreed to. He could have just asked me, do I get Taco Bell, yes or yes? And I could have just said yes. And I don't even know. I don't even know the lore. I'm in the dark. Do-do, 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 zino, zino, zino. How much time's left? A minute! A minute! Un momento. The lore is lore. Chat, he's loring. Are we really just gonna let Logan start loring out here? Oh! That's actually kind of bad that I forgot Galar when I didn't mean to. That's actually kind of bad. I liked Galar aesthetically. I did. That's no shade to Galar. I just kind of forgot to throw that one in there in my question. Oopsies. Yeah, Galar's very fun. I think that my favorite cities, obviously Motostoke and Hammerlock. Motostoke and Hammerlock. That's the name of the cities. Those are beautiful. I love the aesthetics, like the very like industrial vibe, but also kind of like old timey. Like the brick and stone type of buildings. Like those are nice. I forgot the name of the city. It's Milo's city, where the first gym is with the fields and the Wooloos. Like that's super cute. I like that area too. Yeah, we can count the DLC. Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra are like Turffield. That's it. That's it. Ouch! I just whacked my mic. Hold up. Let me pull up a Galar map. Where are the? Let me refresh my brain on these cities. How could I forget Balinleia? Of course, Balinleia. Balinleia and Glimwood Tangle are absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. I mean, snowy regions are always like hit or miss with me. As I say, I'm playing in a snowy region in the game right now. But Circhester's fine. Nothing is like especially exciting about Circhester, but it's fine. Spikemuth is just a abandoned city, so it's not anything crazy. Stowenside, it's just your average desert town, so it's not anything crazy. Holbury, you know, I don't think Holbury's all that special either, to be honest. I don't think it's all that special. I mean, it's just a city on the beach, or on the coast, I should say, not the beach. Got the lighthouse, the boats, it's just kind of there. I think Balinleia, Turffield, Hammerlock, and Motostoke are the best. And then... Actually, I guess the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra don't actually have named locations, do they? I don't know if they do. Also, I'll throw Winden in as well. The Elite Four Pokemon League area, that's fine. That's a fine area. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. All right, we actually did not get a single shiny today. So, I'm going to reset because I don't want to lose my Sammys. But I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Since I don't have to make a new thumbnail or anything for tomorrow, I just got to add day 14 on the thumbnail. I'll probably be live tomorrow because it's nice and easy for me. But until then, gamers, I will see you guys all later. Goodbye!